a sketch from 20 years ago that Jimmy Fallon did on SNL came back up when he was doing blackface and imitating Chris Rock. It resurfaced. Once again, we've seen this before, but it resurfaced for some reason today, came back up, and now some are calling for Fallon to be canceled.
No.
Come on, Donnie.
You don't need to be canceled, man. No. You know what I mean? If you're trying to be very malicious and, man, no, you know what I mean? Sometimes we take things too serious. I don't know how y'all feel being in the entertainment industry, but to me, if he didn't mean that malicious about it, nah, man, I don't think he should be fired. That's just my opinion.
What about you, Flex? You're a comedian, so you know, and you're a strong black man, but you're also a very human person.
I mean, it is, you know, it's because comedy should be. I mean, of course, we're in an age now where everybody's sensitive. Comedy was one of the last places we had free speech and freedom of creativity and all that stuff. But the flip side is knowing what came along with the blackface and knowing what was going on, not only just demeaning us, but, you know, it was white guys going to blackface playing black roles. You know what I mean? So I'm
Jimmy Fallon Flex? Are we talking about Jimmy was doing it?
I'm talking about, Jimmy Fallon was doing it. Yeah. So I remember when Whoopi and Ted Danson, remember that happened?
Right. That was at a roast.
20 plus years ago. So I don't know. I'm in the middle. I mean, overall, you know, I like Jimmy Fallon, and I personally don't think he had a malicious intent in his body. He knows Chris probably thought it was funny, but you know, we're in a time now where, you know, it comes back, man. It comes back to bite you in the butt.
You think he called Chris? You think he probably called Chris and asked him first, Mike or Jazzy or Flex?
Who knows? I mean, they're from the same circle. They're from the same circle. So he probably said, hey, man, I'm going to do this bit, man. It's going to kill. And knowing Chris, he was like, you better be funny. You know, that's how I imagine that call going.
But that's my whole thing. It was a sketch. It was on SNL, and I looked it up. At that time, they had 4 black men who were actually on the cast or featured on SNL. They were part of the writer's room. They knew what was going on. And it was 20 years ago. And once again, Jazzy, we saw this sketch before.
Yes.
So why? It's not like Jimmy Fallon did something that was controversial to bring that back up. Yeah. Why is somebody digging that up out of the archives and saying, I want to fuck with Jimmy Fallon today?
Because that's somebody.
But that's my whole problem. Because I think what we're doing now is we're digging through the crates of everyone's history, trying to find something to be angry about, to the level of we want to cancel somebody. My first question is, who the hell are you to try to cancel something? My second question is, if you're so angry, be angry about things that matter, like the very subject we just got finished talking about.
Yeah.
Worry about canceling that culture, because that's more important than, you know, him being dressed up in. He's a comedian. That's what comedians do. My God. Right. I'm so sick of that mess. It gets on my nerves.
Somebody somewhere just wanted to go for some reason.
Yeah. Oh,
but that's what I'm saying. It's a comedian. And you know when somebody's saying something maliciously. It was my man Kramer from Seinfeld when he did that. That was malicious, calling them the N-word or whatnot. But at the same time, if you're going to go after Jimmy Fallon, how come you're not going after the other people on, not SNL, but like on SNL, the people who approve that in the first place? Nobody's saying cancel SNL, but you want to cancel this one individual, which makes me believe that it is personal, that somebody throws this out there to start this campaign, which picks up fire, because that's what social media is all about these days.
Yeah.
But how ridiculous is it that we have to find something to be mad about that happened all that time ago? You know what? There's a lot of shit we can be mad about that happened yesterday. How about that?
Yep. I'm like, man, I stole some Jolly Ranchers when I was 12. I hope that don't come back.
I mean, but you know, and it's true, because you know, Flex, you got to think about what you've said on Twitter before, how you said it, what recordings might be out there. Kevin Hart, the hottest comedian in the world, you know, for the last couple of years, and he was going to host the Oscars, which was his lifelong dream. Yeah. And all of a sudden, somebody digs up some tweets that people had heard about before, whatnot. And all of a sudden, hey, gotcha. Yeah. This is the reason why we don't want you to hold the Oscars, man. So they hold that shit over your head.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.